Everything you're looking for is here.
Morning, Mr. Rob. Can I have a latte, please? Extra sugar, extra milk. With all those edges and that sturdy look, Mr. Rob might seem a bit cold and standoffish, but he's actually paying attention, quietly noting down what each of us prefers. Bet there's a tender heart ticking away under that metal shell. Makes you wonder, huh?
Heed the call of your innermost desires. Advance without fear. Navigate as your heart dictates. Robust power. Perfect execution. Foresee the storm and overcome it. Calm. City Series.
Janice Quarter, a premier shopping destination. Discover style, adventure, and endless energy. Everything you're looking for is here.
Alright. We are in. We are actually in. Thankfully. No idea why it wasn't working back then, but... The game just did not open properly. That's probably why. No, it didn't. I didn't know anymore. I was actually playing a lot of Brent today, so... My bad! Harness. I need to go charge my headphones like here and there.
Have a cup of coffee to jumpstart your day. Sometimes stopping.
5 more days. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, right. Done here. So close to pity. Never mind. Oh, Piper. Okay. Hey, I'm looking at 60 pity now. Can you force me nicer to me, game? Can you afford to be nicer to me, game? Attack engines, I could just do this instead. My burgers on chips some other day.
Good work, you. There's no time to lose. It's over.
May have to get 4 rolls in this one.
Alright, I'll take the mic. There's no time to lose. Surrender. It's over.
We've seen this all before, all too much. Affiliate buddy. Second. Oh, double crit. Ah, one's crit. Oh. Maybe, mayhaps. Could be.
Press the attack. Surrender.
Double crits that. Oh, crits that. Maybe.
Resistance is futile. Alright, I'll take the mic. There's no time to lose. It's time.
You. intriguing. I did something responsible yesterday. You could at least reward me for my responsibilities. Or me being, like, responsible.
The morning air is like a soothing melody, truly unforgettable. Take your time.
Maybe. Doing. And
This delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
wow, very crit damage.
This one's flavor goes on.
And that okay, crit damage. AP. Oh, good. Okay. Anyway, it's flat attack. Why would it not go to flat attack?
The joy that this delicious
Alright. HP rolls. I'm not looking at HP rolls. Please and thank you. Get him out of here. Maybe beat 3 rolls at least for attack.
is truly remarkable.
Okay. Great. And crit damage. Crit damage. Another one. Another one. I would have kept you added like 2 crit damage rolls, but nope.
Come back again soon.
That means the elk I can respond at any point because it's been a hot minute. I might need to go and like just hand the win to somebody else, or just redo the entire game all over again.
How can I help? I'm here, so we...
To what do I owe the pleasure? Good day, Proxy.
Okay. One roll. Attack. That's good. Crit damage. Okay, but crit damage would be great. Okay, hypothetically speaking. Hey, actually, that's not half bad. 3 attack rolls, 1 crit damage roll. And then this is 3 crit damage rolls, 1 attack roll. Or flat attack roll. Which does push us to 1, 2, 2. I really should be focused on the different sets.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Look after the board.
Amazing!
I'll take it. This one's a real crowd pleaser.
I'll wrap things up here.
I'll win and a story.
I'll take care of it.
Start right now.
The killer is unstoppable!
There it is. Make way for the undefeated champion!
End of the line! End of the line! Like this!
Not bad, not bad.
Move along! Try my killer!
Home run!
The weak spot!
Today.
End of the line!
Gotcha now. Stop! Push off!
I'll take care of it!
I'm unstoppable!
Move along! Try my killer! It's authorized personnel only! A weak spot!
Leave everything to me.
Look after the board. Push off!
Try my killer!
Gotcha now.
Move along!
Home run!
I'll take care of it! It's authorized personnel only!
Next round. Make way for the undefeated champion!
Alrighty, yo.
Not bad, not bad.
Try my killer!
Only champions make history.
I'll win and a story. Start right now.
Be gone!
I'll take care of it!
Damn. Thank you. Sure, what's up? Behavior, but okay. Review, but you're not saying anything. Okay. So wait for everybody else to come over or something. Or maybe something that plays Zenless. Okay, makes sense. Not doing a lot of chatting today, so... Yar! I can't feel any more bummed out recently. Today's that day in particular. Can I chat with you? Guy left the same chat room as well. Ugh, what is he even doing anyway? Oh, somebody's regular here. Funny human being. Easy. Start repurposing TTS to do something else instead. Maybe I'm just turning into a China point reward. Definitely does not work for me. Oh. Yeah. You know what? Disregard the entire run. Get any chat members or human beings today. That's sad. Someone, anyone. Does not do that possession today. Not on lot today. I got hit. When I hit, I just delayed it too long. And I'm trying to scratch my nose. Oh. Falling. Oh no, TTS, I forgot about that today.
Thank you for the follow, SH Hedgehog.
Hedgehog, what's up? I hope you didn't get a pre-roll ad right now. Actually, you know, SH would be easy to say anyway. It's just two syllable. It's just two, damn it, I forgot. Syllables? Yeah, syllables.
Welcome, SH Hedgehog.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. None of my patronizers are here today, which is really good for me. I can actually talk about myself all I want. Without getting ragged by the likes of Timo and others. Hey, that's... Wait, considering if you live in, like, America or whatever, is that, like, pretty early for you or something? Actually, no, it's 8. Central Time. Yeah, disregard what I just said. Hey, how are you? How are you? Damn it, I didn't have overestimated myself. Never mind. That's close. That's such a grief, man. Alright, yeah, I was right in the money. Because it's about 6 hours behind. No, it's 4. 4 is... No, it's... Yeah, 6 hours behind. For where I'm at right now. Should probably go have like a clock or something. Right. I may or may not have to like redo the entire Hunger Games game thing, because I've heard like it's slick from the Mr. L guy today. Or since yesterday, actually. It's been like 24 hours or so, right? Nearly 24 hours. Probably give him like probably the end of this week, really. So like this Sunday. Going quarter today. Oh, not boot camp. We don't touch boot camp. Alright. Since you're like, you know, fairly new here around these parts, I am an EU Ben main. If you know, has been pretty much obvious, but you probably would know that by now. To confirm this, I have, excluding this, I have soloed, well, not soloed, but I've cleared every single tower floor with just Ben comp. And I did the exact same solo as Rack, but excluding the fact that he himself cleared it twice, and the third time he did it no hit. I'm also trying to solo Pompey as well. As soon as I solo this, I'm done with all of it. The entire tower. Oh wait, no, you have ads, damn. Careful with my mouse anyway. do a dodge counter.
Stand behind the yellow line. You said order,
Alright, I am not trained. Hey, right there. Alright, and I'm gonna do another one. I don't touch Pompey like half the time. Because if I touch him when he's moving, that's a hurt box. Which is just peachy, because if this guy can get any more obnoxious, he hits you when he moves. And it's not that great when it comes to Ben, because Ben barely has what you could even call a dodge. Thing is the fact that his dodge count is like really lenient, which is great. For the second phase, that's all now. We all here. There are too much decibels. I'm not going to conserve all of that. Okay, so I was trying to read all your messages. So let's stay locked in for like the fight. The problem is the fact that I don't think it's an issue if you don't have Caesar. If you have like at least Lighter and or Collider, then Lighter, Collider, Lucy can be fine. But if you have Collider, it's mostly just main DPS Collider and sub DPS Ben. But to be fair, Caesar does make things like very, very, very lenient. I'd say that I'd even go as far as to say that if you actually, you know, were a bit cracked and jacked with it, Lucy is actually way faster than like M0 Caesar. Now, if it's M2 Caesar, then you're definitely going to be using her over then you're going to be you're definitely going to be using Caesar over Lucy. But yeah, Caesar is very good for survivability and making sure that your runs just don't flop half the time, and you don't have, and you actually have like another safety net. That next to like, well, Astra as well, but Astra doesn't even work with Ben unless you have like, unless you want to run him with like everything. Lighting these the whole time. Oh yeah, you should be okay then. You should be fine. I mean, it's just the fact that you're gonna have to stop. Like, you have to kind of lock in for a bit. Not saying that there's like, you know, you have any skill issues here and there, but you definitely have to lock in if you want to run like both Lighty Lucy and like content such as this, because it is definitely much more tankier than like your other bosses. I mean, excluding Deadly Assault, which is basically just a DPS rush. I'm actually liking this drives, bro. I'm so, you know, for the remainder of the stream, I won't just. Never mind. You probably seen my build once, but I won't try and show it too much. Regardless, though, yeah, Caesar's a very, very good pickup. She isn't gonna rerun next patch, which is quite unfortunate. So the most we can probably expect from her is either running between 1.7 or 2.0, and 2.0 is about late May, early June. And then we have 2.1, which is like anniversary. But I doubt anything Caledon related is going to happen. We're probably just going to be getting like a major faction based on season 2. I mean, who knows what happens for season 2 anyway, but I think we'll get news about it like during 1.7 or so. Maybe, maybe not, who knows. If we're just going off by like HSR marketing and or reschedules here and there. Alright. Also, regarding Pompey though, yeah, this guy's annoying to fight. I want to solo him though. I do need missing stuff. Okay, well, I have to pause here. But,
Time for some hard labor?
you know, I have to pause it. Actually, I believe. Give me a second. Not seeing mine. Okay. Well, it's good I don't have the usual mods here. Because they're usually like getting onto me or ragging me on about how fortunate I am or whatever. I think I'm kind of... Okay, I am fortunate in a way. So, regarding my Ben build, not as high attack as Rack, but my CV... Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so, same for season 19. When it comes to CV, I have Rack beat, but the only thing he has over me is just more attack, and that he's using pen ratio. But, to showcase my build a bit, I have 3 rolls into crit damage, 2 rolls into crit rate, 1 roll into crit rate, 3 rolls into crit damage, 2 rolls into crit rate, 2 rolls into crit damage, 4 rolls into crit damage on a crit rate piece over here, 1 roll into crit rate, 3 rolls into crit damage, 2 rolls into crit damage, 2 rolls into crit rate on the defense piece. Right, 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Turn it over. Yeah, and there he is. He could have like every time. Even Rack's in on it or two. This is why I was like really hoping that neither of you guys are actually here. But either way, though, I mean, attack anyway. Right, 2 rolls to crit damage, 2 rolls to crit rate. I also have this attack piece as well. It's on Miyabi. It is on Miyabi. 2 rolls to crit damage, 2 rolls to crit rate. So it's basically the same piece, except it's like a 5-liner. The only thing I don't have over Rack is not enough attack and or defense rolls. So my substats aren't the best, or my pick of my choice of substats aren't the best, but my rolls are crazy. They're crazy good. Now, if I had more attack and HP rolls, no, attack and defense rolls, not attack. Yeah, if I had more attack and defense rolls rather than HP, whatever, I'd probably have like 3k attack. I don't think he knows I got another upgrade. When did he get another upgrade, right? Please tell me. Please tell me. When did he get another upgrade? I can't even check his account. I'm EU. I'm EU based. I can't even pay. Okay. Just okay, right? What's your? Let me check your UID. Let me go to Anchor.
Time for some hard labor?
Honestly, F. But you know the thing is, I've been rolling for like really good discs on Ben to the point where I've accidentally started building other characters. I have a ton of 3 rollers. A ton of 3/4 rollers that I can actually just use on other characters. Like, seeing this one. That one, and that one. Yeah. Or like just good discs overall. 3, 3, 2 crit damage, 1 pen, 1 defense, and then I have like this attack piece over here, and this other attack piece, which has 2 crit damage rolls, or 2 crit rolls, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And then I had like a really good setup happening. Of course you do, Rack. Of course you do. Where Evelyn has 4 rolls here, 4 rolls here as well, 3 rolls, 3 rolls into crit damage. I don't need any more crit rate. 2 crit rolls, and then 2 crit rate rolls, 2 attack rolls. So my Evelyn is like in a really good spot. She gets like 9.6, so 9.6 plus, if I minus 8, let me move this. So 2.6, 9.6 plus 8. That's 1.76. Oh no, 9.6 plus 24%. If I include her signature, that's about 33.6. 33.6 plus 44.8. It's 77.8. Add that to the 25% crit rate she gets from this. She overcaps like 2%. You know, honestly, same. That's a problem because Rack doesn't actually use like Miyabi though. I'm a Miyabi have. I have to use Miyabi. But regarding my Miyabi rolls, it's just as good as like everybody. I think it's slightly better. Yeah, slightly better. So 2 crit damage. I mean 2 crit rate, 1 crit damage. Then I have this piece over here, 2 crit damage, 2 crit rate. 2 crit damage, 1 crit rate. And I have this piece, 2 crit rate, 1 crit damage on an attack piece. Another attack piece which has 1 crit damage, 1 crit rate. And then this piece I showed you earlier. So at least you have 2 4 rolls and everything else is just a 3 roll over here. It's pretty good though. It's pretty good. Anyways, Rack, how do you get your ID in DMs? Let me see. Let me see it. I can go check it on Anchor now, because I think Anchor's already out. You hardly have a text subtitle. I know, I get it. Actually, I'm trying, like, that's the only thing that's stopping me from having, like, just a bend that's almost as good, if not better than Rack's. With like a 5 damage bonus focus. It's just the fact that I keep on getting HP rolls instead. Can I get a piece like this like 5 times? Like 5 other times? Actually no, a piece like this 5 other times. Just attack, defense percentage, and then just like this, or like 5 rolls. Anyway, I have to avoid using a crit rate engine because, well, if I were to use something like Miyabi's, you know, from like Rack or whatever, I technically, if in under normal circumstances, so like in an actual comp, I overcap. But in terms of solo content, it is pretty useful. Now, should I be using this over Miyabi? No.
Eradicate.
How can I help?
This is heck. Yeah.
Time for some hard labor?
Oh, you don't know off by heart. Sag. Because you just said you're like an upgrade like last night or whatever, and you haven't made an upload today, so I'm still waiting, Rack. Still waiting. It's only 10% worse than Rack's build, because it is pen ratio focus. Which, damage-wise, it is technically better. But it's just 10%. Damn, okay. Great. I have like a near perfect Ben if I had like just the right other subsets other than crit rate and crit damage. It's a bit hard to go for like, you know, 4 rollers half the time. Not half the time, like 75% of the time though, because like there's a 25% chance I actually get something new. You hand it off to. Got counted. I have energy for follow-up, so let's do that. Let's build a bit more during stun. Last game of phase 1 altogether. Okay, doesn't matter. Because who's gonna keep all of this? Or how am I even gonna keep all of this within like phase 1? I think it could have been a bit of fair damage. It could have been a fair bit of damage really, but it was whatever. Alright, we're done. Okay, a bit of time to go and build up some energy here and there. Or to screw around a bit. Deal with that one slow. I was supposed to carry that. Be using attack. Okay, well, it becomes technically split. Right, need to remember how to speak English. Alright, got it. So, difference between using attack and defense. Yeah, that's the problem with Pompeii, because if you mistime it, because there's still technically you have like good windows and bad windows, right? If you mistime it slightly, that any attack that gets dealt to Ben basically bypasses everything. Damage reduction, everything. Because if you're supposed, like, if you perfectly time it, right? Which is what I've been doing since, like, which is what I've been doing most of the time. You're not supposed to get any damage dealt, because Ben gets like an initial shield, which strangely enough doesn't even count as you getting hit compared to something like Caesar Shield, which does count as like a hit. So if you were to do like a no-hit clear, you technically would be like Ben parries can count towards like no hit compared to Caesar. Right. But back to what I was trying to say though. The difference between defense and attack. Defense is slightly less scaling than attack, but it is significant. But Ben can technically use it. So if you have a good defense piece and you have more rolls compared to attack, so this one has like attack percentage, defense, flat defense, crit damage, crit rate, which is like an amazing piece to actually get if it's a 4-line, if it's like a 3-liner. You have 2 crit damage, 2 crit rate, which is really good. But in comparison though, if I were to use attack, I do get more attack scaling here and less defense scaling. Now the thing is though, defense at times can be more beneficial for A, survivability, and B, particularly for certain damage for attributes towards Ben's kit. So if you were to focus on M2, then yeah, that's basically a bit more damage in terms of block counter, or can make the difference between like a successful block counter with attack compared to defense. But it's not that much of a difference really. If you give him attack and you have like an amazing attack piece, you should definitely use it over defense though. I'm using defense because, well, I have too many. I want to make sure that I have like another good attack piece I can use on Ben. But to be fair, even if I did, I'd be a bit hesitant to switch it out because, well, he does scale with defense. Now, it's not as much attack as using a pure attack piece, but this core passive is pretty significant. To where, like, any good defense piece is very useful on Ben. Basically what Rack said. Rack basically has like more insight to all of this, so feel free to go and talk to him about more about this afterwards. You know what? I wouldn't be against using this piece. Yeah, 3k attack, 1.66 defense, 1.6k defense. No, so that's 5 damage bonus. He's scaling a bit worse. Never mind. I'll probably use this again. For like the only character that can actually scale it off of another stat that's not attack or just like an elemental damage bonus and or pen ratio, is like he is fairly easier to build. I say fairly because you can go like multiple ways with this. Defense, DPS, or as a well, if you really do care about like BC that much though, which isn't that great. It isn't that great. Unless they buffed it a bit more. Then you can actually just get like a very good defense piece and just slot that in as well. So something like that.
How can I help?
It's fine, don't worry. I mean, I like Ben a lot to the point where I'd actually just do a lot of content with Ben. Like, I consistently just do a lot of the endgame content with Ben, though. Although I do use another... although I do, like, you know, I'm a bit of a meta head myself. A tiny bit of a meta head. I always have a soft spot for Ben. I always have a soft spot for Ben. Always will have. Yeah, Ben does need a lot of investment to be significantly good. But he can still be good. In fact, a free-to-play comp can still work. And if you watch one of Rack's videos, Nicole Lucy is technically his best supportive comp. Outside of the fact that if Polka comes out, then Polka could be a pretty good pickup. She is free to play. You get her for free. And she is a stun unit. And if you know one thing about Polka, it's the fact that she's from Sons of Caledon, so I think she is attack faction. She has to be either between attack faction or physical faction. Either one of the two. Regardless, though. Regardless. Very useful next to Polka. Because you can literally just focus on your block counters and your combos. And then Polka can go and, like, do a bit more stunning. And Ben does get a tiny bit more days from M6. So he could, hypothetically, stun a bit quicker than, like, your other attack units. Including Soldier 11. I have M3 of her. I have M3 of her, by the way. Hey, Matt. That's been content I've been able to clear with him, I guess, so I'm in the best spot. Yeah, it should be okay. It should be okay. Simply, Polka and Lucy could be his best comp. His best free-to-play comp. Not his best comp, though. That's basically Lighter Lucy. In terms of speed, Lighter Lucy for speed, Lighter Caesar for, like, well, sustain and, like, more intensive endgame content, so that includes, basically tower. Or, if you are, you know, a bit of, if you have, like, you know, very deep pockets, and you're very, very wealthy and whatever, and you're a super duper whale, then M2 Caesar, M2 Lighter is his best comp. And you just throw in, like, either Haramaster signature, or Haramaster slash G1, so basically crit damage W engine, or just get yourself a spell of, like, Miyabi's W engine, because as a Void Hunter herself, she really does need to sell. She really needs to sell, like, this is your standard, like, this is your standard, not like a standard, this is like your normal, typical, limited unit, right? Miyabi's W engine has a higher base attack. Alright, I need to go to Thingy to actually show this. To actually, like, show how bad it really is. Godfinger. No, Box Galaxy. Nope. In fact, it's actually slightly higher. Alright, Sharpened Stinger. Level 60, 71390. 71390. This is an Anomaly W engine. Right? Anomaly W engine. Miyabi's. 743. 743. Higher base attack. There's so many elements with Miyabi in general that tells you one thing. She is more significant as a release compared to, say, an Archon or like an Emanator in a way, right? Most of the UI elements in her literal character page is different compared to every single other character. I kid you not. Yanagi comes from the same faction. A normal, like, okay, a normal backdrop, right? Normal backdrop over here. Miyabi's has a Void Hunter. There's a Void Hunter tab that literally tells you about all of her lore. She has a unique attribute exclusive to her, and she gets a W engine which has a higher base attack. Oh, noted. Okay. 2 rolls into crit, 3 rolls into crit damage. Okay, yeah, that's... Wait. What's that attack? You found a new slot 6 you could use, right? Oh. 1 second. Yeah, they really wanted to sell her. Game froze. Okay, well that's unfortunate. I tapped out 1 minute and then just like froze. Just like that. Oh, it's back. Alright, 1 second. Yeah. They technically want to let you know that Void Hunters are deadly characters you should and definitely want to summon for, right? Down to her literal unique animation that you just, when you boot up the game during 1.4, the fact that her banner is 40 days long, and all the points aforementioned, I don't know about you, but they definitely wanted to make sure that, like, Miyabi is definitely, like, one of the strongest characters to run in the game. And we're not too far away from, like, Anniversary, which you probably could expect another Void Hunter. Eventually. Now, lore-wise, could it be, like, somebody new or someone we already know? So, between Sunbringer, Joyous, Dan, Vike, the leader of the Valkenhinds, the Doctor, I forgot what his name was, or anybody else, we don't know. But what we do know is the fact that we have more factions to explore. What we do know is the fact that we are closing into Anniversary and we could have a pretty big release. And knowing how Miyabi's banner functioned compared to other Hoyoverse banners in general, you had a lot of time to summon from Miyabi. You had the entirety of 1.4 to summon from Miyabi. That and Haramasa.
Welcome, Streamlabs.
That bad. Right. What did Rax say that was like an improvement? Yeah, it definitely came in clutch for you though. Definitely came in clutch. Now, there's one thing that they definitely made sure to do. It's the fact that there's no W engine that actually works on her at all. Outside of, like, Piper's. By proxy, Piper's one does work. But it's just 2 effects that are pretty useful on her, and one of them is near useless. Particularly because like, her anomaly doesn't really proc from anomaly proficiency, it's more so from her attack, her base attack. Which is which they really want to solidify the fact that you definitely want this W engine more so than anything else when it comes to Miyabi. Yeah. I mean, it's nice that they gave you such a lenient time frame to pull for her compared to other banners. I mean, to be fair, they're now experimenting with longer banners now. Granted, it does make it so that the wait's a bit more tedious to go through, because it's been halfway through since January, since these 2 came out, Astra and Evelyn, together, and we still haven't seen that, and we still haven't had their banners end just yet. We have 5 days until Evelyn's banner is gone. But technically speaking, though, we're very close to like 1.6, which is gonna be coming out by next week. Wednesday? Yeah, next week Wednesday. So, alright, he's gonna check Frank's Ben for a second. Right, so he has 2 crit rolls for his slot 1, 3 crit damage rolls for his slot wait, two crit rolls, 3 crit damage rolls. So 72, 92, 72, 19.2, or 7.2, 19.2 on his slot 1. Slot 2, he has 1 attack roll, 1 crit damage, 1 crit roll, 3 crit damage rolls on his slot 2. 1 crit rate, 2 crit rate, 2 crit damage, 1 attack. And he has defense on slot 3. And his for his crit damage piece, 1 no. Shut up. 3 crit rate, 3 crit rate, 1 defense on. Of course. Okay, right. And then for his pen ratio piece, 2 crit rate, 1 crit damage, 1 attack. And attack piece, 1 crit rate. Okay, his attack piece is not that. Wait, no, it's 1 crit rate, 3 crit damage, and then. No, 1 crit rate, 2 crit damage, and then. 1 attack roll. 1 flat attack roll. And he's at 3.2 attack. Technically speaking, it's better than mine. Because, alright, CV wise, crit value wise, it's worse. I hate this. Attack wise, it's way better than mine. Because I just don't have HP sub. I don't have enough attack or defense substats. If I did, though, nobody would be talking right now.
How can I help?
Nobody would be talking. Well, to be fair, you're right. I can't even make excuses for myself. You're just right.
Time for some hard labor?
Rat can't be like outdone. Cause he has like really good substats. That's a problem though. I have HP and I can't I can't escape HP. Like there's a HP problem with me. And it's not even my fault, it's just the fact that hey, you want a woodpecker piece? Here, like I have a billion HP, like yeah, HP, HP. I can't. Yeah, I have to surrender anyway. The guy does like sub 1 minute clears and like C defense. I'm struggling with like a sub 1 minute clear. Now, am I really good in terms of the EU like player base in a way? Yeah, I can say that. I can say that like confidently. It's like I have that certain semi-curse as well. I have that certain semi-curse. You know what? Let's talk about HP pieces in general. How many pieces do you think I have on HP and it is double crit? Guess how many? It definitely is double digits. Wait. Oh, ad break. Just forgot. Unless you don't get anything though, then I have to wait 2 minutes still. Okay, goody, we're back. Sorry about that. I made it so that ads aren't too frequent, so it's like every 40 minutes, and it's like just 2 minutes or so. So if I will know if I mean, depending on where you live, I'll know if you have ad breaks or not. So if there's like, I at least have like a billion things that tells me if there's an ad break. Anyway, back to, so what was I talking about? Oh yeah, right, HP pieces. Guess how many HP pieces that have double crit on them? Main stat HP pieces. Just guess. I'll give you a clue. It's definitely double digits. It's definitely going past double digits now. Over 20, 30. Okay, right. I think you're pretty much right on that regard. HP percent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Well, actually, I had more than 20, but I did roll on them preemptively, and they didn't roll that good. But I definitely have more than 20 pieces. Literally, main set HP, 2 crit damage, 2 crit rate. This alone. It just won't. It's impossible to escape it. Even if I want a good piece, right? Even if I want a good piece, best believe, yeah. It hurts. It hurts. I'm literally just the disc roller. You can call me the woodpecker merchant over here. I can call myself that. I like a lot of good woodpecker pieces I could just throw on to like other characters. Okay, well, outside of these like slots, 4 and 5 and 6, but 1, 2, 3, I'm good. Like, it's at minimum 2, but has like a really good substat afterwards. So it's like either attack. Why can't I leave? But why can't HP just leave me alone? That's that. And there's gonna be another HP set. There's gonna be a HP set. There's gonna be a character that scales off of HP, but we don't have that character yet. So I'm just waiting on that character because I know that at some point we're gonna see them scale off of HP, and they're gonna be like top DPS in the entire game. Or it's like my best character. Or I would have like top 1 build. Day 1. Like, that build would be more perfect than, like, my Ben build right now. I don't know why I keep getting this substat. This is main stat and or substat. I've had, like, I think a good 10,000 discs already. Or somewhere around that number. That stat just does not escape me. 1 second, by the way. Right, back. Welcome. There we go, APC. Don't get pieces on Thursday. Yeah, that's the problem. It doesn't even exist. We were 6 months in. Not HP scaler just yet. I pray, fingers crossed, hoping and praying that Hugo Vlad is the first HP scaler. Because you know he's gonna come out. Vivian got drip marketed, so it has to be Vivian next. Hey Ergo, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, the thing is, I can't help but hoard for them because like most of the discs I do have are really good. Like they're just like Brunch Babe Song 2-piece, right? Or like, yeah, just 2-piece. 2-piece Brunch Babe Song is literally 3 crit damage. Unless there's a new 4-piece that helps scale off of HP or whatever, I think I have like enough good discs that I could just run like a general attack set. I'm fingers crossed that Hugo Vlad is like a HP skater.
Time for some hard labor?
Just fingers crossed, man. I'm getting tired of getting all these HP pieces with no one to use it on. I'm even holding like 2 on like Inferno Metal. I hate this game. No, I don't hate this game. I really do like this game. I just hate it when the game just gives me stuff I don't need and or want. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. What? I'm really close to like 8 followers. That's crazy. That day will come soon. The day will come where I actually have a use for my HP pieces. Because day 1 we're able to use defense. HP? Nope. Let's be honest. Hugo Vlad's gonna steal off like some like hate attack as always. And we have to wait for like the first Void Hunters to actually just scale off HP. That's close. That you're talking about. If it's like an elemental set or like anything that's anomaly focused, so Chaos Jazz or Freedom Boost, then yeah, godly. But anywhere else, I don't know, bud. Not the campaign. Barty just like sort of with a normal character. Careful how much energy I spend though, because I really do need to make sure I hold on to just enough for like parries. I can dodge counter a bit though. Okay, we're good. start thinking about making graphics. We're getting too many bot talking about like, do you want to get more views? Okay, do you want me to commission? Do you want to commission me to do your art, whatever? And it's like a bunch of AI art. Yeah. The guy goes just here and he went. Thank you for the follow though. 79 followers. Oof, focus 100. I think I'm looking like by the end of this month actually. Oh yeah, damn, okay. Mine. Whatever, fine, just do what you want. That's the extra, please. You're taking enough from me anyway.
Just like a battlefield. My killer is unstoppable! 51st team.
Lie individual. Okay. That good to know. Good to know. I'm sorry. Pumpy so much, man. It's not like it is sort of like -1 on the new tower mode. Because at least you don't have like it'd be like not hugging Pompey whatever, and by hugging I mean by like you're just like basically touching Pompey at this point. That nothing turns into a herb box, or this guy just doesn't sporadically have like beams shooting out his like, you know, eyes whatever. The only more annoying thing is just the fact that you have to like hyperfixate on like these two. I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you what I mean. Because you know you have access to vital for you.
Time for some hard labor?
Yeah, it's annoying for Ben. Really annoying for Ben. Anybody else?
You're so fortunate to be here listening to
Third game.
my welcome message. That must mean you're the best player, right? Fight with your phantom body to your heart's content. Only then
Using Snap right now because like Snap's pretty good actually. It's a free.
Easter egg stage.
This is like 8.4% more damage. From what I have right now. Bro, I was actually trying to dodge that. I would like Pompey. It's just phase 1. And then the main issue with Phase 2 is just the invulnerability. It's like the one move he just does a dumb, massive AoE move where he's invulnerable to like all attacks.
That must mean you're the best player,
Okay,
right?
good to know.
Welcome, dear player. You're so fortunate to be here listening to my welcome message.
I don't know if just doing -1 again. I already did it once.
That must mean you're the best player, right? Fight with your phantom body to your heart's content. Only then will
I'm down, I should be able to parry now.
Easter egg stage.
Okay, that's good to know. At least ironically enough, I have more fun fighting like 2 dead-end butchers than just like Pompeii in general.
You're so fortunate to be here listening to my welcome message. That must mean you're the best player, right? Fight with your phantom body to your heart's content. Only then will you worthy of love. Easter egg stage.
Jump down, let's do a parry right now. Down after this. Okay, never mind, I got hit there. But yeah, that's a dumb way to all of this. I don't know if it's like an error or like something they just completely forgot to go and patch. But Ben's supposed to have like a very lenient window. Not a lenient window, but there's supposed to be like a massive leniency or like a sense of invulnerability when you actually have like a perfect parry. Alright, snap. Fixate on this one, make sure I stun it. Damn, okay. Like, just comfort wise, or like length wise, it is very good. For I'm certain that you don't get like a lack of a stun window, or like they're all. What am I talking about? Speak English when like locked in for the time being, like when I'm actually locked in. That one dies. Let me just focus on this one. So this one gets base T. Oh yeah, that's actually a visual glitch that happens when you actually have like right of view. Okay, 3, 1, 2, 3. Facing me, yep. Usually once you get to phase 2 with these two. Oh, it felt easier. My end. The one thing I noticed is the fact that none of those idiots like jumped away. Getting like runs over. Yep. I just like missed the perfect window. Yeah, I got hit. Oh, Team is her. My number one. Just number one something. Stop Timo. I was just, like I was modding over like Pompey again, so I just did a bit of like -1 attempts. The one boss I struggled in feels way worse to fight compared to like 2 dead-end butchers, and I had trouble with that back then. I had trouble with that. I was able to solo that fight compared to. I hate this fight. I really do. I really do. Second. Okay, you know it's actually really weird about my headset though. For some reason, it's been like low power for like the longest time. But I charged it earlier, so I don't understand that. Not one bit. You know, I do bang beam well when I'm feeling down. When I feel down about my, like, you know, my rolls or any attempts I do. I play, I lock in, and then I just win. And Tina's patronizing me every single time. Oh! Okay, good to know. Thank you! I did not have depth perception for that. Let's do 4 guys again. What the hell are you cutting me off? Okay, never mind. Let's go. Okay, good. He has no platforms to walk up to now. Damn it! Okay. Oh, guy, that's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna, like, brief other players now. No platforms for you, buddies. Nice. Yeah, when in doubt, bang before, guys. Sex on his wins. Ah, sure, fine, Timo's fine, Mr. 103 wins. Keep this, keep the trophies. And Vivian. Well, since we had like Drip Marcus and Vivian, I did wake up early enough, so I was like literally, it was basically an hour after the announcement dropped. I thought she'd be in A rank, but you know, I didn't think that the new set, Song of Faithin, was literally just her simping for Faithin, so that's funny. It does confirm one thing though. Hugo Vlad is definitely in S rank. And I think he's gonna have like more of a role than Vivian, so the same way that Jane had more of a role than Chingy for like 1.1, yeah, it's gonna be the same way. Because of the fact that the dude's a boss in like, you know, a story chapter. I'm saying, I can say that because I'm not affiliated with like, you know, Hoyoverse at the moment. But either anomaly, it's going to be very unique in a way because as the devs described it, Ether is supposed to be a very special element that's unlike, you know, the other elements in a way. So they're prepping for something special. Well, I say other elements, but Miyabi is the Frost unit. The only Frost unit in the game. Which is basically Ice but better. But I'm very intrigued to how Vivian can works. I'm probably gonna have to wait until it leaks to see her footage and see how like she looks. But I think the more important thing is just how she feels, ultimately speaking. Actually, one second. I might need to grieve myself for the time being. Right. Give me like 2 minutes. Back. Custom slot for Miyagi Astra and as prevalent for Ice. This guy seems to imply off-field. Yeah, so in a way, you're definitely like it's definitely gonna be the fact that Vivian's like an off-field anomaly unit, the same way that Bernice is. So it means that even more field time for Miyabi. Now, I don't think it's gonna be as good as like Yanagi Miyabi, because Yanagi Miyagi is like synergetic as hell. But it does. But I think it's going to create like a hyper carry Miyabi comp. Yeah, it definitely does create like a hyper carry Miyabi comp. Now, that depends on what happens to Hugo. Because he could be like active attacker, or I don't say this lightly, he could be the next Frost attack. He could be like the next Frost unit in a way. And I kind of hope he is though. Unless we have to wait for like the Lycon ult, because like Lycon's just hella relevant nowadays. I think he's, in terms of thingy, I've talked about this like the other day. I think Matt knows about this too. In terms of ults, who I think is most likely, it's ever going to be between Biddy, Lycon, and that's pretty much it for like ults. Because everybody, well, a lot of characters in the game so far, or like any of the newer factions, are mostly made up of limiteds. So Caesar's limited, Bernice is limited, Light is limited, most of Naps is limited outside of Seth. Then we have, well, Section 6, which outside of Sokaku we have Haramasa, who's limited. We have Miyabi, who's limited. Yanagi's limited. No one from Bellabog is limited though, so I'm expecting like a Bellabog ult. So I think it's between Kaleda and then Anton Ben. I don't know if Grace is going to be that relevant for like another ult. She already has like a character story for herself. Actually, the same way that Kaleda has its character story too. We know a lot about the two of them already. Oh damn, I breathed myself. It's, yeah, you're right in saying that's probably better though. That's like an insane, like here's the thing, right? I'm gonna go and try and demonstrate this in VR. Right. Retraining.
How can I help?
Miyabi.
Eradicate all evil.
Bonus Astra. Now, it depends on how Vivian actually works as an off-field. It could be the same way that you would it could be the same way that the new mechanic works. So the way that Pulchra and Trigger actually function when it comes to their stuns. When Miyabi attacks, then Vivian just like attacks as well. Or it could be the same way that Bernie just does this. So if I were to go to Mountain Enforcer, level 70, and I don't have him die. Yeah. So, Astra. I forgot any energy. In terms of annoying application, I don't know who to actually use alongside Astra. Actually, Nicole would work too. Yeah, I just completely forgot I had no energy. Right. Yeah, right. We have ad break in a bit. Matt will be able to go and watch it because he has Twitch Turbo. Not saying that you should go and get SH. You don't have to. Right. But in terms of thingy though, the annoying application for both Astra and Vivian is gonna go crazy hard. And Vivian only needs okay, the thing is it depends on what Vivian gets as a additional ability. If she has something like Anomaly Faction or Ether Faction or whatever, then it's basically her best comp is basically between Miyabi, Vivian, Astra. But then again, you're contending with like Yanagi over here. And Yanagi is like just, I think in terms of like why I like Yanagi more than Vivian is because like Yanagi is also like a sub DPS. And as a sub DPS, she goes crazy hard with how much damage she deals. Yeah. Well, that depends on how the story actually goes on, or, you know, continues going forward. Because we know that Biddy's definitely going to have to, like, get an S rank or eventually. The dude is slated to be stronger than Lighter himself. And Lighter's like the stun unit. The stun unit. And I call him the stun unit compared to, like, say, Chingy and, like, Trigger, because this guy can literally, like, he has a daze builder. He has, like, a billion support. He gives you, like, a billion supportive capabilities as well. And he could deal damage himself. I think a bit more than Chingy. Chingy needs, like, M1 to actually be, like... hot take, I think Chingy might need M2 or M1 to just be worth a damn in terms of dealing damage. I think it's M1, yeah. But she is great. She's a great unit. Very good for, like, general support. Oh, yeah, right. 1 second. Sorry, Matt. SH can't hear this at all, so I need to... 1 second! It'd be cool to have her get an AI as well. Right, I can't really see this, so I had to go write it down. Yeah, I kind of hope that Nicole's probably... I kind of hope that Nicole does get a limited S rank, but I think that won't be coming for, like, a long time until we get down to, like, the nitty-gritty about the AI subplot line. Because maybe we do get into it, like, during version 2.0 or version 2. Actually, no, we should call it Season 2 anyway, because we're almost done with Season 1. After 1.7 has to be Season 2. We are literally having an epilogue. Now, will we get anything... Okay, it's between Season 2 or we get 1.8. Either one of the two. But I don't think we're going to get anything, anything too significant, in a way. Because either they saved Season 2 for thingy. Yeah, it's going to be Season 1 epilogue at the moment. Okay, you know what? Here's a hot take that I think I have. And it's gonna sound a bit silly. I think we could be... It could be between this. We get Season 2 after 1.7. Or... Get this. Or... We actually have 1.8 and it's Outer Ring focused. And there's only a couple characters that could be... You know, released. Eventually. Oh, right, we're back now. Anyway, back to what I was saying. What were we talking about again? Yeah, we're talking about, like, limited S ranks. So, I think the next... what I was talking to Matt about was mostly, like, the potential of having, like, a Nicole S rank and a Nekomata S rank. Now, I think Nekomata is more or less unlikely to, like...
Time for some hard labor?
Have...
Did you call me?
I didn't think it's too likely. Now, characters that don't have a character story, I think they're more or less likely to actually get one. Now, I did say Lycon earlier, but the thing is, his character story is actually so canon to the point where it's literally, like, he's been in 3 chapters now. He's been in Chapter 3, he's been in Chapter 5, and he's going to be in the epilogue. Story chapters. He's been relevant for 3 story chapters. Now, not as relevant in, like, Chapter 5, but let's be honest, that was literally just Avengers Endgame level. Every single faction outside of Stars of Lyria was pretty much in it. And then, the epilogue is literally focused on Mockingbird, something that he has ties to, or he was a former member of. More Big Daddy Kopi. Okay, listen, it's not cope if there's, like, enough speculation and, like... Okay, well, it's technically copium, really. This course over! With many veils. We're getting another theme on Sons of Caledon. We just have one daughter of Caledon. It's Lighter, and that's it. And technically Billy, but that's it. Just these two. But what I'm saying is, Fire, is the fact that if we were to get 1.8, Polka is a preliminary to what we get for maybe like a potential 1.8 version. So I don't think we could be getting 2.0 this soon. We might get it sooner than later because we have 1.7 coming out, which is Mockingbird focused. No. Okay, we have 1.6 and that's another story chapter, right? And then 1.7 is Mockingbird focused. We could get another special episode. Yeah. I think in terms of playability, it could either be, either two things for, well, a lot of big, like, daddy enjoys whatever. Either we do get a video and he's in contention to actually, like, fight for whoever pulls for who first. And this is, like, our first ever male-only patch, which would be great. Which we definitely need, like, a male-only patch at this point. There are too many females in the game. And I don't have qualms with it, because I do like a lot of the female characters. I like all of them. I'm sorry. I actually do like all the characters in the game so far, character-wise. I would like to build more characters eventually. But either Big Daddy comes out and he has to be like a new character, and he's next to the video, because we have to get a video eventually. And this is like, you know, on the assumption that after Mockingbird we get something Outer Ring focused. I'm saying we're making up stories. We're not making up anything. We're just speculating. Why? How would you have to be such a Debbie Downer? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, thank goodness for the fact that they haven't short charged, like, Lighter. And by proxy, Haramasa, because he does become, like, pretty insane, like, around M1. Not to mention, you get him for free. Granted, before the 12th of March, so if you don't have him now, you definitely need to pick him up. Like, he is leaving. He's not, he has places to go.
Need something? Go ask my colleagues.
And it's his literally his own apartment. But regardless, either 2.0, he's probably coming. Big Daddy's gonna come out, or 1.8 if they want to like make sure they push the wait for season 2 to be like nearer to anniversary. Yeah, between Monica and Padme. It could be that, but again, if you have Polka, and Polka's like basically like, you know, getting her induction into the Sons of Caledon, and she has like an event based on herself, she's getting an EP based on herself, which is kind of wild, because we never actually had one for Seth, which is really weird that you say that, which is really weird that that even happened in the first place, but we're getting one for, I don't know, Polka. I mean, no issues there. Polka's insanely popular. Or she's like one of the most popular NPCs. Granted, next to Big Daddy though. And Venus. But yeah, Padme, like Monica, I think I'm more or less like waiting for Padme. I love Padme. I love Padme's like aesthetic. I mean, Padme, we're talking about. Well, there should be another album cover over here somewhere. I can't seem to find it, but it's somewhere around here. Crazy how the same woman over here literally just. Actually, yeah. Sorry, I forgot where I was in the square. Yeah, the advertisement, which is like up in the not in this one, but it's somewhere around here. Not in Gravity, somewhere else. Oh, it's like around here. No, it's New Year's. That's why it's just pretty much gonna be. Yeah, I completely forgot. Because normally we get like ads around here, and then there's like a Padme ad, but this is all New Year's focused, so we don't get anything about Padme just yet. Sorry, Z's, I already max melted you. Oh yeah, true. Yeah. I have to look at all of this now. Somewhere around here, somewhere around here. Oh yeah, that's Monica. Tops. Somewhere around here. Oh, never mind. I don't get it. Unless I missed out. A second. Somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. Where are they? Darn, can't find it. Never mind. I think, I mean, there might have been one, but we do definitely get like a billion, like, Astra Yao ones. I mean, for good reason, too. It is Astra Yao. Like, hell yeah! Astra Yao!
We really harmonize.
Bro. Confession. Actually, no, Fi can tell you all about it. Astra. Like, it's crazy how you know what the thing is, right? I have to talk about this. It's crazy how Big Daddy's been data mined. He has a full-on weapon. The man has a weapon. Like, I will literally search this up right now.
Welcome, Firelion972.
Okay, bot, thank you. Do I just have like bot like be next to me for the time being? Like, I guess I should. Right, where are you? Okay. Yeah, I completely missed that. Damn, it is Facebook though, so... Right. Okay, there's literally a leak somewhere. Okay, well, that got deleted for some reason. Yeah, because when it comes to like his overworld model, he has no weapons affixed to anywhere, but he actually already has it. And not to mention, there's one thing that basically solidifies all of this. Yeah. So you can technically see his shotguns. Now, there's one thing that's... I searched on like Big Daddy Leagues, and then... well, actually, I won't say anything about it. But otherwise, he definitely has weapons, and he has like a tag called NPC. Now, that tag is very significant for characters that aren't playable as of yet, but still have a model in the game. It was the same for Yanagi, it was the same for Haramasa, it was the same for Miyabi. It's going to happen. Now, when would it happen? Not too sure. I don't know if it's like the same for like Vivian. They probably just started doing that for like thingy, or throughout the earlier version 1 updates. So that's regarding 1.0, 1.2. But it'll eventually happen. Dude is voice and everything. No, I don't think they would. He's way too significant of like a character to even A rank. He oversees a lot of the things in Caledon, or specifically Sons of Caledon. Let's be honest. Do you think she could hold a calculator and think? Do you think she could solve like a quadratic equation, or try and think about the finances of like, you know, fueling, repairs, stuff like that, or obviously like a lot of the routing and stuff like that? She can give the yes. She can definitely understand a lot of things, but I don't think I don't think we should give Caesar too much credit. Same, self-explanatory. Very new, and I don't think he's bothered to do anything like that. I think it's like somewhat the newest member of Sons of Caledon. Actually, no, outside of Lucy. Piper, I think she's pretty much an OG. In terms of Sons of Caledon. Sons of Caledon.
Only the brave will win. That's me!
Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, okay, Lucy can though. Lucy definitely can.
Good day, Proxy.
Literally, the one few brains or the bronze. Yeah, Paul created Sunny Continuous as well. And we are literally just getting an induction like next version update. But yeah.
How can I help?
But for a lot of the things that require a lot more authority, Big Daddy's pretty much the one that's behind most of it. In fact, he's mostly behind the logistics. Outside of like Lucy.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
And he's technically had, like, again, an offhanded, like, approach to raising Caesar, but he raised Caesar nonetheless. And he has close ties to, well, Caesar's father. He's practically, like, inducted Billy into it.
Starlight, it's time to shine.
Yeah, there's way more significant lore drops with him. He's definitely going to be, like, thingy. Well, maybe. Because if Big Daddy comes out, there's a very good chance he's like either one or two. Attack or defense, and it's between physical or fire. I think it's more or less physical because... I wouldn't say if it's a physical, then he has to be physical attacker. If it's fire, he has to be fire defense. And he's probably going to be like the first counter-based character. Like Ben. Now, I hope he actually scales with HP. If Hugo doesn't scale with HP, but it'd be annoying if he doesn't. And he's like just like another. You get the idea. Yeah, physical attacker. We still don't have a limited physical attacker just yet.
Did you call me? Yeah.
And I think it's about time we need to creep like Nakamata, because the only time she's ever useful, or the only time she's actually worth a damn, is when you get M1.
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
But I don't have her, so I wouldn't understand. So I wouldn't know. But yeah, if he's S rank, then I'm hoping there's like a physical attacker. Well, I have like very strong belief like he'll be a physical attacker. I don't know if they want to creep Ben as of, like, just yet. They'll probably creep him whenever there's, like, a Void Hunter or whatever. And they need to make, like, a cracked, jacked, stacked unit. That's, like, a defense unit. Yeah, Neku can be fun. The main issue is the fact there's no damage in a kit if you just don't have M1. I mean, you could try, but you need M1. The only thing that's actually worth from her is if you just get a W engine. And you put it on Billy or Corin, depending on who your pick is. But, again, just hoping that we get Big Daddy and he is attack physical. If it's fire defense, I don't know, man. I probably have to go share a bit. I have to share. But he's definitely an S rank, though. He's definitely S rank material. Now, when is he coming out? It's going to be between 1.8 if they aren't going to be rushing towards season 2. And I think they're going to pad out the wait for season 2 until, how long do we have left? Until first anniversary. 3 months. We have a 3 months-ish until first anniversary. So April is going to be the entirety of 1.6. Then after, I'd say late April, we get 1.7. And then May, we could get 1.8 or 2.0. And then either between those two, like, version updates. Yeah, that'd be sick, though. I think what would be more ideal in terms of my
Time for some hard labor?
ideal kit is more so something akin to, like, Nicole and Astra in a way. I want, if he has to be fire defense, if Big Daddy has to be fire defense to actually make sure there's, like, to make it, like, a bit poetic in a way, rather than just have, like, synergy with, like, Caesar.
How can I help?
I'd be okay with him being offensive, a bit offensive. I mean, every single character can be defensive in a way, or offensive. They can all be a DPS unit. It just depends on how you want to build them. But the way I would hypothetically think about building Big Daddy, in a way, would be, rather than being counter-based, his attacks, or his scaling, or his damage scaling, is more or less based on how much shield he provides. And the shield is based on how much HP he has. So you want to focus on HP more so than attack and defense. And then maybe when you max out the shield, you get, like, an additional attack bonus or fire damage bonus.
How can I help?
Yeah, either shooting or, like, punching enemies. But he does have weapons, though. He has, like, a shotgun and, like, no, he has, like, a musket, I think. It's, like, a shotgun with a blade affixed to it. So it could be between, like, physical attacker or fire defense. If we really want to creep Ben. But I doubt they want to even creep him, because they're more or less pressed about creeping Sword 11 of all characters. Well, I say creep, but every single character has, like, that unique sense of feeling in a way. I feel like it's less of a creep, but yeah, the character deals more damage, but that depends on what you want to play as. Would you want to play as a character who literally just has, like, who isn't as greedy, but, you know, is more or less just quick swappy? Or do you want a character like greedy, that if you have, like, enough, like, if you have, like, enough rhythm and momentum with this character, then you can actually just continue to shred, like, throughout all endgame content. It just depends on what use case you want with them. Yeah, best timeline he just does both in a way.
How can I help?
I'm in the camp that I don't want Ben to be power creps just that early. I'd probably wait until, like, there's a Void Hunter that's just fire defense as well. Or maybe we don't call it fire defense, we call it Inferno defense. Same way we have Frost Anomaly, in a way. Yeah, we need a HP unit, because we're getting too many HP discs and or parts. I have to check something. Do we even have like a HP W engine? Do we even have one? I'll be pressed if we don't. I'm so glad I can go to Box Galaxy for this.
Good morning.
Database.
Anything you'd like to
Crit rate, attack, impact, crit rate, impact, attack, impact, annoying proficiency, pen ratio, crit rate, impact, attack, crit damage, pen ratio, attack, impact, crit rate, energy regen, attack, defense, energy regen, attack, crit rate, impact, attack, energy regen, annoying proficiency, pen ratio, impact, attack, defense, annoying proficiency, attack, HP. We only have 1 HP A rank, and it's this. Okay, HP. 2W engines. That's just HP. Transmorpher and then HP, and then Mark 3. That's it.
Did you get what you were looking for?
You have just 2W engines at scale of HP. We need to get another one eventually. We have to get another one eventually. I think the best sort of timeline, personally speaking, from my end, would be if we just have like a Priam type buff eventually. There are some, like, at some point, characters are going to feel very undertuned in a way to, like, newer releases. I mean, best believe, like, there's a huge disparity if we're looking at someone, say, Corrin, and then we just go straight to Miyabi over here, and then we have paragraphs about how cracked and jacked he is. Look how much crit, like, look at this. She's literally just an attack, she literally is an armor unit, but you build her as an attacking unit. And she scales off of attack instead of, like, armor proficiency. Paragraphs, I swear. Yeah, we have to have a HP unit at some point. And there's a very good chance it will be it will be between two things. Attack or defense. It has to be, it's probably going to be more or less defense if they're more or less, like, thinking about, quote-unquote, the health of the game, in a way.
Time for some hard labor.
But I doubt that. What about Lighter's paragraphs? I love Lighter a lot. This is just too much reading. I mean, I know what he does anyway. TLDR, he gets morale over time he gets even more morale if people use energy. Now, if he uses the 5th hit of his basic attack, it can be enhanced, expend his morale gauge, and by the time you expend 20 hits or so, with every 10 points of morale consumed, he can get up to 20% impact, which lasts for 6 seconds, throughout his entire kit. So his ult, his special attack, deal even more impact. And then if he does his jab during, and if he does, and during, morale burst state, and if he does, the enhanced jab, minus 15% fire ice res. And he gets, 3% more, stun time. Team-wide. And then this is, if he does it, then he just, he leaves a morale burst state, and then just, well, if he gets switched out, and he's still doing the morale burst state, he just keeps the morale. Very basic. Very cracked, though. Very cracked unit. And then most of his value. Most of the value over here. I would say it's most of the value are right here. If you want to run him as a standard stun unit in a way, go ahead. But I think you'll get way more value over here as well. 75% fire ice damage. If you just use by the time you keep on utilizing enhanced morale morale combo. Which by M1 gets, M1 increases the fire ice res by 10% more, and then 5 basically increases the collapse state by 5 seconds, so it's literally 8 seconds stun time, and 30% more damage. And then M2 is like more elation. Or like more fire ice damage to like elation. So it's 125. And he gets the same buff as Icon. Or he gets the same stun damage multiplier increase as Icon. I don't think it's going to be a physical stunner. If we do, that's way too soon. We literally already have Pulcro. Yeah, I mean... the unfortunate thing about this game is the fact that signatures definitely are signatures. Now, you can use any other W engine, which is great. But I don't think... But the thing is, though... The thing is... These signatures, I don't think it's that bad... in regards to missing out on his signature, because you have like other means to actually just build up enough days. You aren't getting the 30% crit damage or crit rate. No, you aren't getting the 30% crit damage that you normally would get from, well, the morale state. But it's whatever. I mean, true. There's definitely that possibility of like him being a physical stunner or physical fire support. But I think in terms of support,
Is the concert starting?
Astra encapsulates a lot of things, and I think in terms of what Big Daddy usually does, actually I think there's like some sort of design philosophy with like support units. Well, maybe except Sokaku though.
Is food included?
I mean, she's a child though. She's literally a child. But these four have like a significant design philosophy that makes you think that, yeah, that they definitely feel like a support unit in a way.
Time for some hard labor?
Otherwise, yeah, it is out of the realm possibility. I just think it's more or less likely that he's between either one or two. Physical attack or fire defense. Physical defense? No way.
That's me.
We already have Caesar. Why does being a child even matter? I don't think a child should be out fighting Hollis, let's be honest. I mean, Oni, sure, she's like an Oni whatever, so, you know, she's technically built to fight or whatever, but... I don't know, it's like, when it comes to, like, child-type characters, in a way, you don't typically front them as main DPS units. I mean, if you do, it's mostly typically long range in a way. Unless you're trying to sell ults of characters, then sure, fine, they can be a DPS unit for all I care. But when you have like that initial stingy, yeah, she is literally stronger than like almost half the cast though. Well, to be fair though, if we're gonna talk about like the entire cast though, they could probably, we've had like those dumb memes about like them showing the entire JJK first. Bro, I love Emlik so much. I love Mikey so much, man. He picks all Zenless like discourse. It's so good. He's so good. He's so good. Right, back to the scene though. But this guy's holding a pillar that probably will be crushing you.
Huh? Is something the matter?
And I don't say this lightly, she has a cancer. She has a cancer gun.
Touch my tail, and now.
And she's an insomniac that literally just like, basically can like, you know, stomach Rena's cooking. Well, to be fair, it's been confirmed that Sokaku can also stomach, like, can actually eat Rena's cooking. Yeah, cancer gun. Sorry, I couldn't help but laugh about it. It's funny when you think about it. Ether in general is like attributed to like a billion things. Mutation, memory loss, literally cancer, heart disease, Alzheimer's. Oh, and blindness too, if we forgot about Trigger as well. Yeah. Trigger's partly blind because of ether corruption. So, the fact that we have a public
Is something the matter?
security officer, a police officer, what you say police officer, right? That has the ability to shoot concentrated ether to literally anybody. Yeah, I don't know, man. But let's be honest. Guy has a charge blade. She literally has a taser on her bow staff. Well, actually, not a bow staff. A 3-section, like, you know, staff. That's actually a bow staff. And she has way too many daggers. Yeah, bro. No one should deal with, like, naps, okay? No one has to deal with naps. Like, don't come across naps. That's all I could just say. But it's cool as hell, though. It's cool as hell.
Time for some hard labor.
I love Zenless weapon design. It's just genius in a way.
Touch my tail, and no.
This is literally like, I forget what they're called. But it's like one of those. Oh, garden scissors. It's literally a garden scissors that works as a blade, a long blade. I mean, it gets. Oh my god. And Sazaleria. I mean, okay. Actually, true, then again, Sakaki's scary. I love Sakaki. I'm gonna build DPS Sakaki one day. You can count on it. Right, what do I even use on her? Signature? Maybe, wait. 24%. More attack. Yeah, I'd vibe with this. I can jive with this. Actually, more importantly, it's probably like Solo Sukuna from like Jujutsu Kaisen. Just literally tell her like there's lunch or whatever, as if you're like talking about Scooby snacks, and that's it. You basically just employed like a world like a like a world verse destroyer. Also, let's be honest, we don't know much about Ben. As like we don't know too much about Ben, and by proxy Anton in a way. We do know quite a bit about both Grace and like Kaneda, because let's be honest, we literally have character stories on the both of them. Kaneda, and then we have Grace over here.
How can I help?
But Ben and Anton, well, we have like some talks about Ben and him have like, you know, a family in a way.
Come on, let's get to work.
And then Anton, we know that as far as we know about him, he's basically being employed by whores who he has like massive respect to, who he respects deeply. Now, would I expect these two to get ults just yet? I doubt so. So I think like, well, maybe DPS Ben isn't out of the realm of possibility. Actually, we do know one extra thing about like Ben as well. He's a damn good fisher. I mean, it'd be cool, you know. It'd be cool because because let's be honest, for what's quite literally the face of Velaborg, I kid you not. Like, there's no Bear Thyron that has a scar on his right eye, like Ben does. Yeah, I mean, we don't know too much about Ben, outside of the fact that he has a family from, like, the entirety of 1.5, and he's a damn good fisher. In fact, he's so damn good, he's literally the finalist, outside of, like, an old guy. And it's funny, too, because, like, Chingy just basically, like, dips for the entire event afterwards. Like, she doesn't fish again straight after. I'm impressed too. You know, the thing is, like, this guy can even get like another illustration or something. And it was literally right there when you pull in like the submarine or whatever. Ugh. But yeah, I think in terms of Velaborg, I think there's a good possibility that Ben could get an S rank. There's a good possibility. Does it sound like copium? Yeah, it does. But there's a bit more to him than we think there is. Supposedly so. Anton!
Let's get to work.
Hard doubt. We already know like a little too much about it. He's too attached to his jackhammer to even like let go of it. Okay, well true. There's like more chance that like we get an S rank Nicole.
Do it.
All she needs to do is like literally get her hands on like an AI and that's it. She gets like she becomes S rank. What AI? Yokai, Jinny, Ghost? I don't know. But that could happen. But hey, let's believe in a bit, because you know what's you know what we're talking about nowadays? The sacrifice! The sacrifice that we fought against in like chapter 2. Okay, right. Well, since you're still watching Fire, unfortunately SH, or in this case Hedgehog, still has ads, so we can dream, you know, we can dream. That was Dream. That was Believe over here, okay? Because we can't have our, we can't have Ben be crapped that quickly, only for him not to get an S rank ult. Because we have, like, best believe, Enemy got crapped twice, only to just say, screw it, I'll creep the entire game myself! And it became an S rank. The same thing's gonna happen to Billy. The same thing will probably happen for Lycon as well. Because I think Lycon's already too relevant enough to actually not get, like, an S rank ult. Why the hell can we get Ben? Okay, yeah, sure. I don't think they care too much about creep, considering the fact that every single character feels functionally different than the other. Like, even if there are people that, like, tell you that, oh yeah, Billy so far is, like, the best attack unit in the game, or physical attack unit in the game. And I don't say that lightly, by the way. I think I'm also in that camp too, because Corrin's a bit awkward to use, but she does do a lot of shred, and well, to be honest, she doesn't have much range with her attacks. You have to be like up and personal.
Did you call me?
And if you don't have a duper Nekomata, what's the point? What's the point of running her? But they all feel different enough to the point where they all like have the they'll have like uses to them, or attributes that like other characters don't have. There's that, but again, Ellen can be crept again. But I doubt that Ellen would feel like I doubt it would feel like that Ellen could be crept again, unless like Vlad has like, unless like Hugo has like a billion AoEs and that he like can gather super quickly compared to Ellen. And that way, the only time that Ellen's ever going to be better than like, or just as good as Hugo is if you have like M1, which I got lucky with. Oh, actually, no, let me phrase that. I had the misfortune of pulling 4. Because I tried getting a dupe of Ellen. I tried getting, like, pity on Ellen's banner to lose it to, like, Lycon. Didn't work out, so I got another Ellen. Yeah, I think it's there to help him pair with Lycon. And on top of that, there to help him, like... Wait, you know what actually be kind of crazy? We don't have anything on Vlad, but we do have one thing that hasn't been explored as of yet. Coordinated attacks. Kaleda is the only character in the entire game that actually has a coordinated combo. If Kaleda and Ben are on the same team together, they have like way more, like Kaleda basically does more damage. What if Hugo actually needs Lycon to basically just not only deal like stun, but also more damage overall? That'd be kind of crazy. But I don't. But that's like fairly unlikely to happen. I mean, it's copium too. But to be fair, these guys like really close back in the day. Ugh. Okay, I think I'm running into time a little too late now. yeah, I think I have to end stream for the time being. Right, so we'll have another stream again tomorrow. Thank you for company got like 2 followers today. Thank you for the follow, SH. Urgos was like a bit weird. He just came in, said hello, like hi, and then left. Or he's probably lurking still. We're probably just gonna do a bit more endgame, hoping for like Evelyn W engine, unless I spend money on that too, and then like see if I get anything on pity. Yeah, thank you, SH. Thank you. I'm probably gonna have to go and sort out like what the hell's up with like Mr. L, because I'm seriously wondering if he's still alive or not. And if he isn't, I probably will have to go and hand the internet to somebody else. And by second place, I mean SH. Yeah. So SH was second, Roger was third in terms of results. So I mean, it depends if he gets back to me quickly or not. So I'll probably wait until the end of the week. If he doesn't get back to me, I'll just hand the internet to somebody else. So yeah.